So I just discovered that a gay couple in Dallas just recently, today in fact, um, engaged in some civil disobedience protesting, and they did get arrested. It's Mark Jimenez and Bo Chandler, um, and they went to the Dallas. Uh, Darn it, sorry. The Dallas County Records Building and they filled out the application and everything to get a marriage license. And when they were denied, um, they handcuffed themselves together and sat at the head of the line, um, and refused to leave. I'm a little bit conflicted here because this is great, this is awesome, this is cool. The issue is that if they and there's a picture of them sitting at the head of the line, and they're not small men. Um, so if they were preventing other couples from getting married, uh, then they screwed up in that aspect. Um, I have no problem with protesting. I have no problem with this is cool. This is awesome. But you have you have to allow the operation to continue. Um, your rights don't, even if it's you fighting to get a right, and they're fighting for my rights too. Um, your rights to do so do not limit the right of others to do what they can as well, what they can already do as well. Um, and so if they did in fact prevent operation, that's why they got arrested, and I don't have a problem with that. I'm going to be sending some money towards them, their costs, um, because even though I disagree with I guess the way they did it per se, no, not per se. Even though I disagree with them per, doing it in such a way that they prevented operations, they still stood up. They still did something. And they were nice. They were not, according to the article, and I'll post a link to the article, um, and a few other places, um, down below. The They were being nice. They were not being rude. They weren't being mean. They weren't being, they were being. It was civil. It was perfectly legitimate civil disobedience, except that I'm concerned that they were interfering, that they were preventing other couples from doing what fulfilling their rights to apply for a marriage license. Um, what if they did in fact interfere and prevent, then what I think they should have done is come in, applied for a marriage license, been denied, sat there for an hour or whatever, whatever time they could donate, basically that day, um, and then come in the next day or and do it again, and just kind of and be there, just be there. I'm not in a couple with anybody, and that kind of thing. Which, so so this was, what they did was set up as entirely a publicity stunt to draw this attention. But they are a real couple apparently, um, and I'm not willing to pretend to be a couple with somebody just for that purpose. That I don't. That's not right. Um, now, so if a real couple were to do it, I would be right there supporting them. Assuming that I was physically able and everything. Um, but like I said, I'm going to send some money their way. It's not going to be a lot. I don't have that. I don't have. I don't have that much disposable income. Um, but I'm going to send money to to offset their costs because they stood up. They're standing up for my rights in my state. And according to the article, it says that everyone was very nice, very polite. It was very cool. It is Dallas. Um, I don't like Dallas because I don't like big cities. Um, I live rurally for a reason. But I just wanted to give them a shout out and say thank you, Mark. Thank you, Bo. Um, and good on you. Um, and thank you. Just straight up, thank you. Blessed be.